Everybody, what's going on? We're here with some King Arthur Legends Rise. We've been playing it for a little bit now, and I think I'm going to be playing it for a bit. So I figure we'll make some content on it. We'll catch up on everything that's gone on in my account and talk about what we've been doing. So far, I've been free to play, and part of me thinks it would be interesting to make some free to play content for the game, just kind of test it and see how free to play friendly it is. Another part of me likes what they're doing and is generally pretty happy to spend money in these games when I like what a developer's doing. So I'm a little bit conflicted right now about whether or not I want to stay free to play. But so far, we have not spent a dime in the game. We did our initial summons that gave us Morgan. I think everybody gets a 10 pop pretty early on, and I think you get a legendary from that 10 pop. I don't know if that's guaranteed, but we got a legendary, and it was Morgan. The reason I think that is because I've seen I haven't watched them, but I've seen in my YouTube feed a lot of reroll guides. I'm assuming that's the point where you would reroll, where you're trying to get a specific legendary or one of a few specific legendaries from that 10 pop. So we got Morgan. If you've been watching my content for any amount of time, you know I'm not much of a reroller. I like to kind of take what I get and work with it. So I have no idea where she falls on a tier list or anything, but in my experience, she's been really good. I've really enjoyed using her. She's got a really cool kit. She looks real dope. I have no complaints. I think we got this guy from the campaign. I think at a certain point, fairly early in the campaign, he joined our team. So those are our two legendaries right now. We've been investing in Arthur. We've been investing in Kay. I recently threw a little bit of gear on Cormac because he's got a speed lead for the arena, and we just unlocked the arena. And then I'm still using this guy as a healer. He's an uncommon, but he's pretty good, actually. I did recently throw some gear on Frederick. And Hector is another uncommon that is actually really good. It seems like quite a few of the uncommons in the game are going to be fairly usable. So that's pretty neat. It's pretty interesting. The gear, you do have to pay to remove gear, which again, I don't hate. I know that's a little bit less popular these days in these games, but I don't hate that system, depending on a few other factors that we'll kind of take a look at a little bit later in the life of the game. But for now, I don't have a problem with that. So I think we're in chapter 6. Yep, we're in chapter 6 currently in the story. We've 3-starred most of it. I think, well, no, I guess not. I guess 1 and 2 we 3-starred. 3, 4, and 5, I think there's some stages we didn't 3-star. So we got to go back and do that, but we've been progressing pretty smoothly. The progression feels nice. It is difficult at times. You are going to have to be pretty deliberate in powering up your champs and powering up their gear and gearing them effectively. The difficulty spikes are pretty noticeable, but I also don't mind that. I like the idea of the game being pretty difficult. We've started getting into the dungeons a little bit. There's quite a few different dungeons. The graphics are incredible. This game looks so good. Really, really good. If you decide to play it, it's crazy how good this game looks. There's a PC client. You can go to Netmarble and get it there. I also saw it on Steam, which I might switch over to because I don't love the Netmarble launcher. Every time I try to launch this game from my desktop, it also opens the Netmarble launcher. It's also not saving my graphical settings, so it's opening full screen every time, and I don't like that either. So I might try to switch over to Steam and see if it behaves a little bit differently from there. But it's got a lot of potential. I see a lot of potential in this game. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Definitely something I'll cover on the channel for a while. So if you want to jump in and play it, get it from wherever you want to get it. Also, this is not sponsored. If this seems like a sponsored video, it's not. I'm not in their content creator program. I have zero affiliation with them. It's just a game that I'm playing, and I tend to share the second game I'm playing with y'all on this channel for the amount of time that I'm playing it, all right? So if you decide you want to play and you want to jump in, I did get a clan rolling. It is the usual stuff. So if you would like to apply, it is going to have to be approved, but you can shoot me an app, and I'll get you in as soon as possible. I imagine I'll also have a person or two joining soon that will be an officer for me, so hopefully they'll be able to help with that stuff. And there's also a section for this game now in my Discord if you want to jump into Discord and start chatting about the game and getting or giving advice and all that stuff. It's all there for you. So I reckon what we'll do today is some summons. I think I have a few summons. I have a couple of raid up summons. I don't even know where I got these. I don't think I had these when I went to bed last night, but I got them from somewhere, I guess. We have some normal summons. We have some special summons. We've got more summons than I thought we did, actually. So yeah, we'll have ourselves a little summon session today and see if anything interesting happens. And then, I don't know, we'll figure out what we're going to do from there. There's some pretty cool stuff in the game, though. Maybe we'll do another video when I'm a little bit more familiar with it all. A beginner guide of sorts to show you some of the cool, unique stuff that this game is doing that I appreciate. I love it. I love seeing games branch out a little bit from the formula, from the proven formula. You know what I mean? So I guess we'll do the raid up summons last. I guess I'll go normal, special. We'll pop these. No, I'm going to save the relics because it says if you do a 10x, you're guaranteed to get a rare. So I'm going to do 10 pops on those. We can do 10 pops on these so we're guaranteed a rare at least. And then we'll do our raid up summons. So yeah, I reckon that'll be how we do it. I meant to turn the volume back on. All right, this looks like it was not a good 10 pop. Yeah, not even a rare, dude. Brutal. Brutal. Brutal, dude. Okay. So we'll get out of there. No more normal summons. Let me go turn the sound back on. Just, I'm kind of curious. Can y'all hear that? We'll put it at 30, I think. Alright, let's do these special summons. Uncommon to legendary. A chance to get legendary. Oh, I see. There's pity here, too. What are we at on normal? So no pity on normal. Oh, you can only get rares. Okay, never mind. I would have sworn normal. Maybe that was a different tab. Maybe that was a different summon tab. Okay, so here we can get legendaries. Guaranteed summon. So we're 58 away from getting a guaranteed legendary. That's pretty cool. That's not too crazy. If it turns gold, we're in business. Ooh, it's blue. All right, so we got a rare. Got a couple rares. Okay, I think we already have a copy of him. But dupes aren't bad in this game. You use them to power up the champs you've already got, so that's handy. All right, now, if I wanted to do a 10 pop, how much would it cost me? 600? No. Actually, yeah, let's just go ahead and do another. Is that right? I think so. Yeah, let's do it. Because I don't want to do 6 individual summons if I'm going to be real about it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Dadgummit, dude. Oh, she was new. Another copy of Luke. Okay, we got her twice. She looks like she would be a healer, but we'll have to go give her a specific look. All right, and then here, if we wanted to do 10 of these, how much would it be? Can't summon. No, yeah, okay. Oh, 1,200. This is also just uncommon to legendary. Like, there's no guarantee we even get a rare. Yeah. Ugh. All right, well, there you go. No legendary for us yet. We'll hold off on the relics. Let's take a look. Purchase something from the forge. Here, just give me that. Enter the arena. Dude, so the arena I unlocked. These teams are so far beyond me. These teams are so much stronger than I am. I'm just gonna have to jump in and take my L, I reckon. Like, the first fights I've ever seen in the arena are teams that are just way stronger than I am right now. I don't think I've ever seen that in a mobile game. Usually when you unlock arena, they give you a row of bots first just to get used to it. But no, we're gonna jump in here and get handled, it seems. There is ×3 as well. There's some really cool stuff in this game, dude. There's going to be some so one of the things is environment, the environment of the stage. There's different weather, and depending on the weather, it has an effect on certain champions in certain ways, which is I think is a really interesting mechanic. And then you saw somebody put something on one of my camps that made them attack one of their allies. I think that's really cool. I've always wondered why that wasn't utilized more. I've always thought that would be a pretty interesting debuff to have. And I don't see it as much as I thought I would. Yeah, that's... could use some tweaking. Oh, now there's fights I could win. So what, I just have to jump in and take an L first? Alright. So we did all our dailies, that's nice. Did all the clan missions by myself? I think these are the solo ones though, these are the group ones. So yeah, we gotta start getting folks in. So yeah, shoot an app if you want to get in here. We can start knocking out those group missions. Wait, can you upgrade this at any point? It says level 1, so that leads me to believe it can be upgraded. Yeah, all of these things, a lot of these things say level 1. I'm assuming at some point there's going to be like some city building aspect to it. Theater? What's theater?
Once upon a time, long, long ago, there was a king, brave and strong. Powerful wizards and noble knights.
Coming through my mic, isn't it?
This king. With the knights by his side, the valorous king ruled the world and brought peace to chaos. And all the world paid him fealty. However, when the eyes of the king who conquered the world were blinded by love, he lost his way and fell from grace.
What if this is just like an hour long?
Whether we will it or not, the round table of fate has begun to turn.
So it's just... you're just watching stuff? Is this maybe where you go back and watch cutscenes and stuff? Maybe that's what it is. Stonemason's Workshop, Relic Forge, I haven't even unlocked yet. The night training camp's pretty cool. It's sort of like a tutorial. This is where dungeons are. There's quite a few things going on in the forge. Market's pretty standard stuff. But yeah, anyway, that's a quick look at the game. Like I said, I'm going to continue to progress a little bit, get a little bit more familiar, maybe try to get a beginner guide out soon, and yeah, get rolling with the content. Again, still on the fence about the free-to-play thing. If you want to let me know how you feel about that in the comments. If you enjoy it when I do the free-to-play series style videos for these games, let me know. If there's enough of that in the comments, then we'll just stick with it and do free-to-play. Otherwise, I may end up spending a little bit. Again, I'm enjoying the game. I like a lot of what they're doing, and I've got no real issues with spending a little bit of money in the game. So I'm probably pretty happy either way. If you have a preference, be sure and let me know in the comments. But that's it. I'm going to get out of here. Again, if you want to jump in the game, I've got a section in my Discord where people will be talking about it. And if you want to shoot us an app to Tall Dwarf, then shoot me an app and I'll get you in. All right. But that's it. I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you have a good one. Later.